What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux, and today we're going to be talking about Milvus. If you guys watch the live streams at twitch.tv, Lucky Lux Gaming, you guys can see me using Milvus pretty much every time I'm playing on this account. She is most likely one of my stronger characters, just stat-wise, because I have her fully upgraded to the best that I can. So I'm going to talk about her skills, just different places that I use her. You can use her in PvP, different things like that. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more AG content. Also, again, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv, Lucky Lux Gaming. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the video. All right, so this is my Milvus. I was gracious enough to be able to get a extra data linkage on her. Got her at level 60. I also have her unique equipment, so her stats are really high. This is her with no gear on. So she's sitting at 5,800 HP, 111 speed. Attack is at 1775, defense is 751, crit is 20%, crit damage 150%, status accuracy is 9%. So with the data linkage, she does get extra crit for everybody else, and status accuracy for herself. If you are a mad lad and you max her out, you can get her to 30% status accuracy, basically allowing you to just honestly not even have to worry about status accuracy that much. With her skills, her kit is actually very interesting, especially when you combine it with her unique equipment. But Milvus attacks the enemy, dealing damage equal to X amount of attack to a single enemy with a 50 chance probability to inflict accuracy reduction for 2 turns. Accuracy just basically makes them, like, not be able to hit stuff. So it's really nice. You can increase this to 65%, a really odd percentage, honestly. And you can increase the attack of this to 136 single target damage. Not too bad, considering that she's a AoE target mostly. But it's just good, to just get off that little bit extra damage if you need it, though. Because her S2, Milvus activates a chain cannon, dealing damage equal to, I have it maxed out at 110% attack to all enemies. And this tallies damage based on the attribute counting the target, and then killing a target resets this skill's cooldown. Really, really good for farming, right? This is where people call her the 6-star grace, because she's able to reset her skill with this. It's honestly really good. And the fact that it can counter any target means that you can use her in most farming situations with no problem. And it's a 3-turn cooldown, and that's because of my unique equipment, because it's originally 4, but the unique equipment just makes it even nicer. And then her ultimate, the thing that hits really, really hard, I also have this maxed out. Milvus attacks from high above, dealing damage equal to 139% attack to all enemies with an 85% chance to inflict defense reduction to the target for 2 turns, and an 85% chance to inflict breakdown for 1 turn, while gaining 30% on the action bar, just to make it extra. And it's on a 4-turn cooldown, and the freeze, when they're attacked, it'll be 100% critical. Taking damage wakes you up from the status of freeze, but still, if you have Atlas, you can pretty much use this and follow up with the S2, and it's an automatic crit if you get it. So that's why status accuracy is a little important, because with that 85% chance, it is a really high chance. If it was 100%, she'd be a little broken in a way, but it's all right. They had to find a way to kind of balance her a little bit. And then with her technology, it's mostly all attack percent, attack percent, attack percent, attack percent. They got this nice little crit here sprinkled in. Phase 3 is what gives you the counter damage. So if you have her, you really do want to get her to phase 3 before you start really just gearing her out. So gear-wise, as I do with most DPSs, pretty much from now on, I'm going to be putting on the strongest set that's available to everybody. And this is what it puts her at. It puts her at 8872, a really nice spot for HP, especially when farming. Anywhere like above like 8,000, 8,500 is kind of a sweet spot for DPS to me. Speed is 146 because I have this main stat here on this attack piece. I'm farming Iron Maiden now to pretty much get this changed. So her attack's going to go up once I get this new piece. She's sitting at 80% crit, 272 crit damage. So if I were to have, you know, purple pieces of crit here, right, it would be even better. She'd be sitting at 100%. 272 is not bad, and that's also because it's at a blue. So we already know, like, once you have like really decent gear, you're rocking out like 300 plus crit damage, 100 critical, probably really close to 7,000 attack on her. And I'm not even done. So, and then we have her unique equipment. Her unique equipment is a big investment. You know, you have the 300,000, you have the level breakthrough, you have to farm these, it's 100,000 per, but it's really worth it for her. It gives her the cooldown on her S2, and also using a skill has a 30% chance to reduce the cooldown of her ultimate by 1 turn. So when you max this out, it becomes 100% probability. So just using your skills, you can reduce your ult, and you can cycle your ult a lot more, which gives you more damage in DPS situations, right? So whenever we're needing any red damage, you can definitely use Milvus because she's able to ult, give you the defense reduction, freeze if you need it, and she's able to cycle her S2. Even if her S2 needs, you know, to be killing somebody to be used, the S1 can also reset the S3. So it's just really nice. And these upgrades for her give her some HP and a flat attack, and also attack percent, which is never bad because she already has ridiculous high attack. So both of them are really good stats for her. And the HP just help out. That way you don't have to put any in your substats, right? So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this with you guys, upgrade it to the next level. So just to let you know, when you're putting it to the level 10, one, you need to have it break. You need a breakthrough. That way you can keep leveling. And also you're going to be needing a lot of these. 20k and a skill upgrade. It's a lot of investment, trust me. And so now we're at level 10. It's going to be going to the next materials, and we got a whole new material here that's exclusive for this AG. So if you guys were wondering where, like, what these materials were used for, well, it's for the unique equipment. Honestly, this is just a really, really big investment, guys. So like, if you aren't like honestly dedicated to this character, don't do it. I really, really urge that if you're upgrading a character, that you're serious about it, because this is a very expensive investment. But I'm serious about this character, so that's why I'm doing it. Right. So let's go ahead and show Milvus in some content. All right, so this is a pretty basic team for PvP. You have your Timmy, Alice, and then Milvus. So you're going to use Alice. She's going to prioritize Milvus. And I'm just using these 3 because I just want to showcase Milvus. Because honestly, if everything works right, you won't need anybody else. Now, this is a little bit of an unfair fight, but I'll still be able to show pretty much like how you can use Milvus. And of course, if it's a more serious fight, it would make more sense to have a 4th character, but I really need that. But of course, using Timmy to push up. Using the S2, give Milvus a chance. But unfortunate thing is that we're going to kill them off of this S3. Yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. You get to see some of the damage. Yeah. Typically the S3 can kill, and then the S2 just kind of finishes up. Let me see if I can find somebody a little bit more difficult. All right, probably won't. Okay, here we go. This person actually has a similar setup. They might actually beat me if they outspeed me, because my Timmy's not super fast. I'm not geared for PvP. Oh, yo, I'm actually in trouble. Oh, yo, perfect. All right, so now we get to see. All right, so the S3, we can go ahead and use that. See how much damage it does. Hopefully we get, hopefully we just nuke him straight up. See, and we didn't. So now we follow up with the S2. And yeah, that's 15k. Like, honestly, it's very similar to like your Grace and your Ruri. But what's really nice is that she can get a stun and a defense break to just really make sure, especially for when we start seeing a lot more like anti-cleave, like she's gonna kind of help that with being able to stun, get the guaranteed crit if she gets that, and also the defense break to clean up because no one else can do that. You can also use her in several other places. Suppression, this first boss here is a green, a really good fight for Milvus. Actually use her there. Also, you can definitely use Milvus on Iron Maiden to just help out the stuns, help out the defense breaks, helps out, especially if you guys have Ryza. If you guys saw my Ryza video, you saw that Milvus was in there. Milvus helps out greatly with that. You could also even use Milvus here in this fight with another AoE blue. So there's plenty of places that you can use Milvus. A lot of people, though, will tell you that she's just a 5-star Grace. But Grace, though, like, while she is good, Milvus with investment will surpass her. It's just that you have to put in the honestly the resources too. Like there's no way that Grace can keep up with Milvus when it comes to end game. It's just that Grace, until you get there, is a very good option. Even with Ruri, like Ruri's really good. They're really solid options. It's just that Milvus has the 5-star stats. She has the second highest attack in the game. Cindy actually has the highest, which has the second highest with her base being 1585 and having a unique equipment, which puts her above the other cleavers right now. So she's just really solid. Strongest cleaver in the game right now, especially with the investment. It's true. I mean, we can argue about it in the comments, but at in-game, maxed out Milvus will top out. So if you have a Milvus, do not be afraid to upgrade her. It's just, again, if you really want to make that decision, just make sure you're sure about it because unique equipment is what's going to push you over the top. But guys, that's pretty much all I have for Milvus. Again, she's a really great unit if you got her around when the game first came out. If you get her later on, you know, if you want to upgrade her, that's fine. If you want to hold off on her, that's also fine. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more of this content. Please comment down below. And like I said, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv, Lucky Lux Gaming, where I stream AG and several other games. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.